Dungeons and Dragons. Again, I appreciate the story time. I still don't see what my role is here.
Your role is to fix the problem you started.
Is this with the little bee thing?
Yeah, the little bee thing.
Sounds like
like
a rapper.
Yeah.
You let him on SoundCloud.
I don't really care what may be going on with the UTC. Welcome back, everybody. We are the Natural Ones, a D&D actual play podcast set in the Roselands.
Woo! It's Thor
With me,
Day,
as
let's
always,
go.
is Aiden, Jerry, and Pat.
Yeah, that.
It's a heartwarming feeling when your players finally acknowledge what day of the week it is in your game. Jerry, why exactly is Tour Day such a important thing for you?
Well, I've been scratching the hash marks into the side of the ship, counting down to the attunement of my Torm's Gauntlets of Guidance.
Nice.
Yes.
And it makes me smarter, or at least wiser. Gives me an extra +3 on my wisdom and a +2 on my armor class.
Yeah, so it's not actually +3, it just makes it 19. So like if you decide to increase,
if you're like a dumb barbarian, it could like
yeah, like
double
seriously,
your wisdom.
Yeah. And it's like a thing because I kind of stole the idea from the Gauntlets of Ogre Power. They do strength, but if you add points to your wisdom, it will not go higher than 19 no matter how many you add. Just so you know. So like as long as you're wearing them, you're smarter or wiser. And
nice.
And I also kind of picked that.
What if I find another item that gives +1 wisdom? Does it stack?
It will not. Because of the statement of it being 19, and if it's higher than 19, it doesn't matter.
I just really like to have those, round
I understand
numbers.
completely. I think they did it as like a trolling type statement because they knew people would be bothered by only having a 19 in a stat.
Big fan of prime numbers, personally. Big fan.
That too.
Yeah,
I'll
right?
take a 21.
But I thought it would be also cool to give you the wisdom bonus as your spell modifier is based through wisdom. So it should help a lot of your spell DCs, which I noticed was actually pretty low. So that's why I was like, he might...
Yeah, because it's more entertaining that way.
Yeah, it is more entertaining that way, but he might also enjoy, like, getting spells off. But what else happened? You did make mention that you guys were on a ship, but how did you get to that point from the last time that we played? Did anything happen, Pat?
Well,
yeah, I mean it's all yeah, Jerry looks like he wants to pipe
all
in
I'm
here.
gonna say is all we did
It's
was
all up
help
here.
along nature. Those things were gonna happen anyways, sooner or later, and all we did was help it along.
I think what Jerry is alluding to, I could be very wrong here, ladies and gentlemen, but I believe Jerry is alluding to the fact that Gris got mentally blinked away to perhaps one of the 9 hells or purgatory or somewhere, and had a little heart-to-heart moment with Asmo-who, the ruler of the 9 hells, and found out some things, like that he is descendant from the original king of the Roselands, King Ram. And it's kind of weird because the king never had any children and did that in a spiteful move towards Asmo-who. As he revealed to you last session, he had made a deal to end the Gromlin Wars and to gain untold power. The cost was next of kin coming of age in the Roselands, and that never happened. So Asmodeus was locked out of the material plane for 1,000 years. Makes the Roselands a pretty safe place, but then Gris showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Way to
Way to
ruin
go.
it for everyone.
Yeah, so like, did
what
my
happened
mom sit in
was
like a
your
dirty toilet seat, or what happened?
Someone
exactly?
as old as Hugh slept with the king whenever the king.
Maybe even Hugh.
No.
Yeah, was Hugh my
King-
dad?
King Ram would.
Do I have two
definitely
dads?
Still be. No, not at all. That'd be a scary.
I'm just
Oh,
asking.
God.
Just asking.
Son,
This is what I was trying to prevent.
you can call me
Papa.
Papa.
Oh no, that's Grizz's worst nightmare. Is that Hugh is like his
Oh,
father?
man.
Can you imagine?
Please refer to me as Papa.
Or just any type of relative.
yeah,
really.
yeah. Even a neighbor, like, too much.
But essentially, 1,000 years ago, when King Ram had gone to Grommel to finish writing and parsing out the peace treaties between Grommel and the Roselands, he may or may not have been seduced by a succubus or
Hugh.
Hugh. Yeah.
You may have been involved in all of it.
Wouldn't it be a tiefling?
That's what you are.
Yeah, but if he was seduced by a succubus, wouldn't he have been seduced by a tiefling?
I mean, a succubus is a type of demon, and aren't tieflings half demon?
Whoa, we're half devil.
Whoa,
Easy,
half
easy.
devil.
You
Y'all
son
look the
of a
same.
bitch.
Y'all look the same.
You
Whoa.
motherfucker.
The succubus could easily disguise self and make themselves look like a normal elf or human, what have you. There
Okay.
were no tieflings before, like in Grommel, before the king had been there.
Mm.
So the king made a deal with Asmodeus directly, and that is why your line of tieflings came to be.
Okay.
It's
Interesting.
like,
But I'm the
little
only
backs-
one?
No, not
Grizz
you're
is
not. You may not be the only one. Like, you may have, like, distant relatives back in Grommel somewhere.
Yeah,
We never really fleshed that out about your backstory. You probably have some family that you left
probably.
behind.
But in the Roselands, that's what's relevant here, right? Is
Well, in the Roselands specifically, you have met other tieflings,
yeah,
so you can assume that at some point other people had made deals with devils.
yeah.
But like, they may not have. Your family line specifically is because of the king making his deal with Asmodeus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And with that meeting and reveal of information from Asmodeus, the reason being, you put on that crown and that kind of made like a button flash on his desk, like, oh, it's happening kind of thing.
Ah, okay.
It's
'Cause he knew that I was-
happening.
okay,
It's
all right.
finally happening.
It's fine. Because, he's immortal. He can literally wait forever to
Right.
get back into the material plane. And
But he's
you
probably
just
not
happen-
he's probably not pumped about it though, about waiting so long.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
And he alluded to the idea that maybe he had set forces in motion that kind of pushed you to move to this land.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, the workings of devils are extremely intricate and by the book because they're so lawful. They do
Mhm.
evil things, but they will follow the rule almost to a fault.
Right. That's how you get him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of set things in motion to get Grizz into the Roselands.
Yes. And because of this, forces balance each other out. And it was set in motion that demons also are vying to get onto the material plane.
Mm-hmm.
And it was alluded to by Asmodeus that you need to figure that shit out and shut down the problem because he doesn't want competition on his new real estate.
Right.
Yeah. And so he mentioned the 4 gates
Yes.
to the underworld. One being in Azula, one in Orthun, one in Gallus, which we closed, and then one in
Or opened.
Or open. Well,
What's the other one? Warwick?
Warwick,
Like,
yeah.
Wari.
Okay.
Oh no, I see it. Awau. It's on the map. Never mind.
Like Warwick, Rhode Island?
That's what I thought he said. I was like, oh, that's close. Okay.
Right down the street.
Man, Rhode Island's just coming up multiple times tonight.
We are not sponsored by Rhode Island.
Wow, we got through a lot of story in the last episode, and this is definitely not the first time I'm hearing about any of it.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah,
Technically true.
This is great.
The best type of true.
But yeah, you had thought that, maybe that meant that you had to become king now, or that you had made some sort of deal, and it was really like, do this so I don't have to like get on your case about it.
Okay.
And also more of just like, now that you've put on the helm, you're at a point where you can affect change in the Roselands at the level that he's expecting, kind of thing.
Okay. So that helm gives me some kind of power?
You haven't tried to figure it out yet. I think you even took it off and gave it to Hugh. And
I think, Hugh
it.
or Aiden. Yeah, Hugh or I give it to Hugh. Yeah.
It does have
Yeah.
stats.
But do we know them? We don't know them.
You don't know them.
Yeah.
And nothing happens whenever Jerry wears it, so it's just a
okay.
regular old crown. Provides no additional support.
It matches Scarl's tiara. What do you mean nothing happens?
I think you did bring that up, and that's very true.
And it adds like an extra like 2 inches to his height.
Nice.
Man, oh man, I wish I could add 2 inches somewhere. The bottom of my shoes, these things are wearing thin with how much we've been walking lately.
What do you mean? You've been on a boat for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, and I've been pacing the boat trying to attune to these gloves.
That's fair.
Wait, they're gauntlets or
I think
gloves?
it's actually been like, I think it's actually been like 8
They're
days.
gauntlets.
Okay. Oh, those are like wrist guards and gloves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking bracers.
Kitten mittens.
Kitten mittens. Oh wow.
For when your cat is just too damn loud.
So we have the gauntlets. We have the crown. How do we get the gauntlets? I don't remember. Oh, you just had them. You had them from like the beginning.
Yeah, I've had them
get, right?
months.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Been in my,
I guess I
your
can check
bag
that
of
off my
holding.
list. So we have the helm, we have the gauntlets, the shield, the flag, the warhammer. We need boots and the
Yes.
sword. Okay. I like to just keep track of that stuff.
I mean, you also have a sword.
We have a sword?
Yeah, you grabbed it out of the statue's hand.
Yeah.
Out of
Oh, I
Clone
forgot about
along
that.
with the helm off his
I forgot
head.
about that. Oh, I got the sword and the crown? Or the
Well,
Well,
you
we
have
don't
a
know if
sword.
it is the
A
sword.
sword.
And you don't know if it's the sword either. That is also
Okay.
correct.
I'm gonna write sword ? I'm gonna get that checked out, and I'm gonna find out about that. What? It's not a crown. What do you call it? A helm?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a crown, though.
Oh, okay. I'll just call it a crown then. Okay.
And then the three of you parsed out what you think your next move is going to be, which is why you chose to go to Garland.
Darn.
Yes, because I believe you are going from Garland then straight across to Treespire to deal with the assassination situation.
Right.
Or were we going to stop by the keep real quick just to check in there, or were we going to go straight over to Treespire?
I mean, you can check the keep. I believe Jerry and Tim would be back from Greenfoam by now. They were getting what's his face from the town guard to work for you, so you could fire him.
Toby.
Toby, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's very important. I need to fire Toby.
And the purple nurple should also be completed at this point.
Is that
Did I
what-
have them make me some? Did I have them make me something too? I gave him a big bag of.
Yeah, you wanted some armor to be made.
Yeah,
he
that's
did
what it
not
was.
get to do that since he was in green foam.
Oh, okay.
the purple nurple's my water slide, right?
That is correct.
Excellent.
Only the gnomes were allowed to use it while you were gone.
Yeah, I like that.
Is Lunato Steeple going to be back from Azula, or is he still out there?
You have not tried to find out, but you. I know that you had sent those other two on like a very simple fetch quest, and it's been like 2 weeks, so they should be definitely back by now. Yeah. So you made a plan. You checked it twice. Gris, you did not share, I don't think, any of the information that you gained from Asmodeus with
Yeah, I
players.
think.
Or did you?
Yeah, he did.
I thought I
he-
did.
Yeah, he caught us up about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's good for
Yeah.
all of us to be on the same page about that stuff.
That's very good to think, yeah. Some people like to hold on to that kind of stuff, and then it throws
I
major,
think earlier in the campaign I found out something that I held on to, and I still haven't told everyone my backstory, my full backstory, because it's not necessarily pertinent at this point. But yeah, there's I think that the stuff that seems relevant should be freely talked about.
All right. Well, with that very detailed recap of what happened the last session, let me just reiterate on maybe one or two things that I didn't mention. On the splash, I wrote up a little prognosis. The party did not acquire any proof to show that the UTC have been up to shenanigans, but proceeded to GTFO after you had your moment. And after boarding the ship, you spent some downtime attuning to items, hanging out. I don't think anybody did anything else. You guys really just made plans for a few days and fished. And I think there were maybe some jump cuts to Hugh, water skiing, and
Yep.
probably wrestling with lobsters at night while you guys were anchored. I just imagine these things.
I can concur.
As the boat approached Garland, the three of you still don't have a name. It's been 3 years, guys. You make your way into the port, and this is what you see.
The port of Garland.
The port of Garland. Sounds like a garlic wine, and I'm not sure how I feel about it.
It's screen blackbird ones.
Yes.
Scroll down.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Ooh, this is a good.
I'm gonna zoom
This
out.
is a sick map.
Zoom out.
I cannot take credit for this map.
I'm giving you credit for this map.
I can take credit. For
All
this
right,
map.
Jerry.
Oh, nice
takes
job,
credit
Jerry.
For the map. I did all the special effects and a lot of the.
Nope, I did those.
Okay.
Two.
Good. But yeah, there's a situation happening as you pull up to the docks. You notice,
They lit everything for us. You know, those
yeah,
candlelight.
evening was starting to set in the Roselands, and well, the lighthouse is on fire. There
Uh-oh.
are
What?
two
What?
other ships on fire. There is
That's bad.
pink smoke and fiery flames, as well as normal red, orange, yellow insert color for fires. But there is something supernatural about the fire that is quickly spreading throughout the entire section of docks and lighthouse. Something supernatural, about the fantastical pink color of some of the flames is really throwing probably some minor flashbacks to where you just were.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Please don't.
How fast can zombies walk?
I was gonna say, are there zombies? Do the zombies have a faster ship than us?
You're such good seafarers.
I didn't realize they had cigarette boats in the Roselands.
Either that or they can run really, really fucking fast.
Oh no, not
They
those
are
kind of
the
zombies. Not
28
fast
days
zombies.
later fast zombies. You guys are screwed.
Oh.
No.
Could you just talk about how
fucking
much of a
Mary-
masterpiece that movie
I
is?
love that movie.
That's such a good movie. Oh, so good. I love the first time I saw it. I'm like, this is amazing, amazing. Anyway,
You got some fucking marathon running
Yeah, they ran
zombies though. If
fast.
that's the case.
And I would hate to see the rest of the Roselands if that's the case. But no, there are no zombies here that you can see. But as soon as you would get off the boat, you are approached by 2 knights in full plate armor. They have red capes across their backs, and as one turns to the other, you see it's very clear that they work for the UTC, as you see the scale emblazoned in gold. Behind them, you see a guy in like a dark black robe and almost like a duster, and he's wearing this like outrageous looking mask that like radiates like a silver sun. And you see him kind of like standing behind the 2 knights as the knights are kind of awaiting for you to completely dock and get off the ship.
I wave at them.
You surely can.
Really friendly. Wave.
hey, question. We were sailing for 4 days, correct?
Yeah, more or less. I can't remember off the top of my
Okay.
head, but it might have been 5.
I think it was like 9.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it was 9.
Hugh,
You're right.
are you able to identify magical items?
I can detect magic. Does that
Okay.
count as identifying?
I think
I don't
we,
think so.
We did this exact rodeo about 2 weeks ago.
Real? You know what? Yes, you're right. I definitely remember that. Sorry. All right, never mind. Okay, go on. I was gonna try to retcon something, but we'll do it on the time. That's good. I definitely remember
It's
doing that
okay.
the first time. Sorry.
Memory's a little hazy. It's okay.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Everyone, Pat took his medicine, and allergies will kill you.
Guys, it was horrible. It was horrible.
Or was it great?
Well, it was. I felt horrible. Like anyway. Well, can we?
They do not
What do
look
they look?
happy.
Do they look hostile to us?
I mean, there's like buildings on fire and shit,
Okay.
and you're like trying to dock, and you just got here.
We just got here. We just got here.
Literally can't be us.
There's no way it
could
was
be
us.
Unless it's a zombie horde, then it might be us.
Yeah, but they wouldn't know about it unless the zombies were carrying a bunch of Hugh bucks.
I did hand out a bunch of bucks
You
before.
stand them out like hotcakes.
This,
Here, have my card.
this-
But yeah, they don't look happy. They actually start to approach. You there? What are you doing here?
Well, we're docking our ship. We're looking for safe harbor. We just came from what was ended up being a hellhole of a city, and we're trying to find safe harbor so we can dock our ship and get on some land. Right? I look around like Q and Aang. I'm like,
Yeah,
right,
not
guys?
sure this is it though.
Don't worry about what's going on here.
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
The UTC has the situation handled.
Oh, this is what it looks like when you have something handled, huh?
sure looks that way to me.
Yeah, I'd hate to see what it looks like if you had something not handled and out of control.
We're taking control of things now.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna dock here. Where's the harbor master? We'd like to speak with them.
I'm the harbor master. The guy in the black cloak and mask approaches. He like kind of squirms in between the two.
Oh, that's what he sounds like? I thought he was the first guy we're talking to. Hi, friend. How much for us to
He
dock our
puts
ship?
his hands together and like it's almost, you can almost see the slime as he rubs them together. And he thinks about it for a moment and replies, "Well, I think it would be prudent for 100 gold.
Does that come with insurance when our ship burns down because the entire place is on fire?
Oh, don't mind the flames. It's just a change in leadership.
How about I give you 2 gold coins, and you don't have to worry about us while we're here.
You must be joking.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, listen, pal. We are seasoned adventurers. Can hold our own in this city, and I'd appreciate a discount on our docking here. 100 gold seems mighty steep
Plus,
in a city that is clearly burning to the ground.
this dock is damaged by fire, I say as I start lighting fires on the dock.
You do that. You do start lighting things on fire. That happens. But as you are doing that, the cultist looks you 3 over, as you are all now like on the dock. Gray is not leaving the boat, and he's like pretending that he's not being seen either. He does not like the situation that you have put him in again.
Yeah, why does he have to pay if we're just leaving? Like, couldn't he just like up and leave?
They're all docking fees. Like, I guess Gray could, but you're not implying that. You're implying that you're gonna stay here, like dock here.
I mean, it's ultimately his ship, so like.
Just leave me alone. And but like I was saying, the cultist sees the 3 of you now off the boat and onto the docks, and catches Griss's arm and sees the rose. They're with the monarchy. Knights, take them away.
Oh,
Put them with the others.
not this shit again.
God damn it.
How many knights are there?
Right here, yes.
just the
Yeah, there's 2
There's
knights
just
right
2?
here.
Just 2.
Is all right. Quick sidebar. Do we want to fight a whole city again? I don't want to get arrested again. I didn't like that the first time.
Hugh dives off the dock.
Again.
Oh no.
You'll never
all right,
take
I'm
me
going
alive!
to. I'm gonna tell him to back off, and I'm gonna draw my rapier.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
Do I roll initiative in the water?
You will roll
20.
initiative, and whatever you're doing in the water is whatever you're doing for your turn, I guess.
11.
Can I not? Oh, there we go. 10.
10 twice.
Wow.
All right.
That's impressive. Did we level up? We still 8.
Recently, like I think 2 sessions ago.
Okay. I didn't miss one, is what I'm saying.
No, I was
All right.
kind of dumbfounded by it myself.
Okay, cool.
I'm like,
That's fine. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. That's all.
Okay, Gris, you will be first up, as you had drawn your rapier and had it ready.
Okay.
And
What?
like I said, all 3
Okay.
of you are now on the docks for sure.
All right. Oh, look at that wolf. It looks awesome. I'm gonna take a swipe at this guy. This guy right here.
All right.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. Choose a target. That's a 15.
All right.
the ship taking off?
Leaving?
Gray's just like,
Gray's
"Peace out,
like-
bitches.
I'm out of
He's like-
here.
I'm not dealing with this shit again."
I've had it with this crazy shit. I just wanted to fish. Oh yeah, you have now been dropped off.
That's awesome.
I'm not paying no docking fee.
That's amazing.
See what you did there with that docking.
So 15 against the target knight. 15.
15 does not hit.
Here we go.
Wow, that sucks. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, then I'm just gonna flip them off, and that's my turn.
Yeah, I don't know if you remembered from our little side shot that we did, Pat, but I adjusted the challenge ratings.
Oh shit! All right, well, it was good knowing you guys. All right, that's it.
All right, and
Actually, can I take it instead of flipping them off? Can I do something else?
sure.
In Thieves' Can, I'm gonna tell him to go fuck himself. How are we gonna throw like the the finger symbols. He probably doesn't know what I mean, but I'm telling him, and thieves can't.
I feel like if
Go
you could
fuck
do
yourself.
like finger signals, you could probably get another attack in.
Yeah, right?
But you do you.
It's like finger tutting, you know, like the dance moves. You know, it's like.
And then all this time, you couldn't have taken
He's
another hit.
speaking such a foul language.
I have seen the magicians.
Great show. Great show.
He's speaking such foul language. And then it's the cultist's turn, and the cultist recoils at the sight of your rapier and begins to run away.
Oh, what a little bitch.
Or he's just gonna go get reinforcements.
I don't know. But that's his turn. Aang, you're up.
All right, I will take a swing at this guy. How do I never actually figured out how to target.
You just click them. Click the token.
When it prompts, just click him.
Dang.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. 8.
8 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, so you go in there with your hammer and you just start banging away.
I'm also going to cast fucking Hunter's Mark.
Oh, good move. Good move.
Although, well, do I really need it for these guys or no?
That's up to you and God.
Yeah, I'll hold off on it.
Okay.
I'll hold off on it.
You still have a second attack.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. I landed one hit. I'm gonna try to come double back and get another swing at this guy.
All right.
9. Oof.
A 9 does not hit. So as you double back to swing at that guy, you swing and miss.
Damn.
Are you gonna try to move at all? You don't have a lot of room. So
Yeah. No. I don't really have anything.
Okay. Then Hugh, you're up.
For the guard guy who's running away, I'm gonna cast Mold Earth on the mud underneath the dock that he's running along and just drop him in the water.
Which one? The one that has that grist
Yeah, the
mist?
guy who's like sprinting away, clearly going to alert
Oh.
the guard.
Oh, the cultist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna drop him in
Oh.
the water and just cast Mold Earth on the dock underneath him.
Hey, he's referring. I'm just gonna say this just real quick. He's referring to him as a cultist who's also working for the UTC. So that's all I'm gonna say.
That seems significant,
Yeah.
I guess.
Did I catch something there? Did I do something good? He's giving us the all right. Well, now I got thumbs. All right.
I wasn't sure. I heard it. I just wasn't sure if you were just like
I don't-
switching up the wording just to switch up the wording.
Hugh doesn't judge. You know, Hugh had a couple years where he joined a cult accidentally. He knows. Not gonna say it wasn't because of a girl.
You make more money as a leader. We have more fun as a follower.
Hey. Oh. Yes. So you do. You pull that cultist into the water,
Get fucked, bitch.
or you drop him into the water. I should.
Yeah,
say.
just like. Technically, I think I'd probably destroy a couple planks of that dock to drop him in there. Unless maybe it's just shaking the dock.
No, half that dock is. It's going to be difficult terrain to get through now, and maybe even a check.
Excellent.
Fun.
That's totally fine. What else? Are you doing anything to move this turn, or
Does this count as a bonus action? Does Mold Earth count as a bonus action?
I believe Mold Earth is a full action.
Yeah, alright, I got nothing then.
Then what would you like to do, Mr. Knight? The knights are gonna attack. They do have multi-attacks, and they're going to each take their great swords and begin swinging.
How is Hugh like over the water right now?
Because I dove into the water as soon as
Oh,
the fight
that's
started.
that.
Like literally,
I
as soon
forgot
as they
about that.
grabbed Grizz's wrist, I'm just like, ah, and I jumped in the water.
That's right.
That's a 12 to your AC, Grizz.
Does not hit.
He's gonna take that great sword and come back again, trying to hit you.
Okay.
That's a 2 plus 5. That's a 7.
Surprisingly,
I'm guessing
also
that
does not hit.
Also miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to check again?
All right.
Yeah. Let me just do the math. Hold on. I'm punching it in here. Yeah. It misses. Yeah.
Noise. So the other knight is going to try to do the same thing to you, Aang.
I'm not gonna get so lucky. I can feel it. I'm gonna get fucked.
Probably not. Natural 1.
Let's go!
I am rolling very poorly tonight. That is very unfortunate for me. Great for you. So yeah, you do it, and by doing it, I mean you kind of trip him, and he kind of like stumbles and falls over prone, and that's going to be his turn, which means it's back to you, Gris.
All right, I will attack the soldier directly in front of me again.
All right.
Let's see if we can get it going. 18 this time.
18 hits.
Nice.
Ew.
So I think I click this. I believe that should roll sneak attack. All right, so that's 20 damage. 10 sneak attack, 10 piercing.
Yeah, you stabbed the shit out of this guy.
Nice.
He kind of was caught off guard by his friend falling over, and in the chaos and clanging sounds, you are able to stab him right underneath one of his breastplates. What would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
That's all I can do, so I'm going to, that's it. That's all I can do.
All right, this cultist is over here in the water, thanks to you, Hugh, and he is flailing about very poorly, as robes and dusters are not conducive to swimming.
Who would have guessed?
He's filling up with water, trying to just.
Bet
trying to
that
stay
iron
afloat.
mask really sucks in the water.
Yeah, it's not. It's also not very aerodynamic. It's not helping things. I think it's still aerodynamic. Does aerodynamic have to do with fluids?
Would it be hydrodynamic?
Another day, another question.
Yeah. Probably not relevant right now. so
Probably not the most.
Let's just
relevant.
move on.
Yeah, considering he's not really moving through the water, he's just trying to stay above it.
Yeah, but he does manage to get 5 feet away from the action in this process, and it's going to be Aang's turn next.
All right. So the way that this knight had fallen, he kind of like fell towards Remulus, and because of that, Remulus sees an opportunity to try to go in for a bite and attack him.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
do it. You have advantage.
Get him, doggy.
Awesome.
What
Snap.
is-
that scared the shit out of me.
Got some battle tunes.
I love it.
Let's go. So bite 26. Is that a natural 20?
That is a natural 20.
It
so
is.
roll some damage.
Let's go.
It's gonna be
Sick.
It should auto roll the damage for the crit.
Woo.
12 plus 7 piercing damage.
Excellent. Yeah, that extra 2d6 plus 4, I believe, is your, or 2d6 plus 0 is the critical part of the damage.
Yeah, so it's 2d6
And
plus 4
it's going to
piercing.
make
Yeah.
a strength DC saving throw at disadvantage. That is a 17.
Not
It's
at
got
disadvantage,
plus 3.
you take the lesser one. So then it's
yeah,
not
it's-
knocked prone still.
You're not like grappling it basically. All right. What else would you like to do?
Okay.
You still have a bonus and second attack and movement.
So while Remulus has a good hold on him with the bite, I'm gonna take my hammer and try to like swing down on him and kind of do like a power hit on him from above like that. Because he's still considered prone, right?
Yeah, you have advantage.
Awesome.
And I believe with prone, if you
Another nat 20.
Get outta here.
Jeez.
Let's go.
that's insane.
So he will take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that happens. So that
Fuck yeah.
was 26 the first time. Or no, that was 19 the first time.
19. Yeah.
And then you just did how much?
19.
Another 19.
Mm-hmm.
This knight is not looking hot. You have just been dominating him with your warhammer as he is prone, just cracking into his armor and Eventually, something's gonna pop.
All right.
Hugh, or what else do you want to do,
That's it for now.
Okay.
That's it for now.
And Hugh, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna turn myself into Aquaman.
How does one do that?
I have a spell for that.
Of course you do. What spell are you choosing to
I'm-
cast?
I'm casting Alter Self on myself. You assume a different form. When you cast the spell, choose one of the following options, the effect of which lasts for the duration of the spell. While the spell lasts, you can end one option as an action to gain the benefits of a different one. There's a bunch of different options, but the one I'm going to choose is Aquatic Form.
Nice.
I adapt my body to an aquatic environment, sprouting gills and growing webbing between your fingers and toes. You can breathe underwater and gain swimming speed equal to your walking speed. And that's it for that as far as relevant goes.
That's amazing. Also, I'm just now picturing the hairiest, like, gilled
Weird.
and webbed chode. Like,
I'm a gilly
It's like-
bog!
I think you're actually old Greg. Like,
I'm old.
You ever drink Bailey's from a shoe?
Bailey's from a boat.
oh my gosh. So yeah, what are you doing?
I'm going to swim over to the cultist and basically start waterboarding him and try and get some information out of him. It's like, oh, you want air? You want air? And I'm just gonna like hold him down.
All right, so I'm going to try to not get grappled by you. It'll be a disadvantage, but I need you to also make a strength check to contest it.
I got Golem strength.
Oh, it just rolled twice for me. Thank you. So it's going to be that first 12. So what's your roll?
Oh god, why is strength moves? Why did I make strength my dumb stat?
You got nothing to help that out? Nothing clerical to fudge a roll somewhere somehow?
Unless it's a 1.
No.
I mean, I already cast Aquatic Strain. I've already used my like action.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, the cultist kind of shimmies off their duster as you try to grab onto them, and you're left with just a wet leather jacket.
Good, just what I wanted.
Puts that in his bag of holding.
And that will be your turn, I'm guessing.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, so this knight is going to stand up using half of his movement, and
Which one?
the one that was
This
prone,
one?
yeah, that one,
Okay, not the one in front of me.
correct.
Okay.
Standing up, he looks at you, Aang, and there's just pure hatred in his eyes. How could you serve her? As he takes the great sword of his and starts swinging it again at you. That is a 23 to your AC.
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit.
That's gonna do 7 points of damage.
All right.
And he's going to keep slashing at you as well. That's only a 10.
That will not hit.
So, in his anger and rage, he completely whiffs, screaming, "We will do better than what she did. I'm glad she's gone. The UTC will rule the Roselands."
I don't know, man. That breakfast buffet at the palace was pretty awesome. It's hard to beat that.
Ah!
He's very angry. He's even more angry now.
And
Sausages!
Their chicken and waffles were fire, man. Oof.
Oh man, I'm hungry right now.
Want some Oreos?
Oh no, I do want some sausages though. That sounds really good actually.
and the other knight looks over at him.
He
What were you gonna say?
he takes 1d. The other knight takes 1d4 necrotic right now
Ooh, spicy.
at the start of his turn because of my sword of wounding.
I like it. This knight looks at his friend who's now standing and angry, and just comes like, "Man, come on," and woefully attacks you, Gris.
Okay.
That's a natural 1.
Oh,
Oh,
And,
well, that'll miss.
And in a moment of pure dumb luck, he trips over his own feet. And even his friend actually was like, with that wild miss that he had made, kind of like swung and like the broadside of the sword hit into him and he fell over as he was trying to also chop in.
These are not
Nice.
the A squad. of the
No.
town.
No, these
I
are
was gonna
these.
say, didn't realize we were fighting against fucking amateurs here.
This is definitely the B team. Or
Maybe even C.
maybe
I got,
even lower.
I got wet for nothing.
Not true. And with that, Gris, you're back up.
All right, I will again swing at this guy, and I'll swing with a 22.
That hits. Oh,
All right.
you should have had advantage on that as well. If you would like to roll
Oh.
again, you can.
Yeah, we can roll again.
Could
Hold
get
on.
a 20.
We'll roll
You
again
never
just to see.
know.
You never know. That's a 21, so not
22
quite.
still hits. Roll some
All right.
damage.
All right, that is 20 damage.
What?
8 sneak attack, 12 piercing.
Oh my god.
Oof.
He is also not looking very good. Every time you get these knights on the ground, their armor is just so heavy that they're just flailing around like turtles almost. And you're taking,
Yep.
both of you are taking every advantage of that in stabbing and smashing into these guys.
Nice.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I can do. I will pass my
All
turn.
right. The cultist is just going to keep trying to swim. He gets 10 feet away with this difficult terrain for him. And that's going to be his turn. Now you're up. Sorry.
All right. So I'm gonna try to finish off this knight that's ahead of me with a nice big baseball bat kind of swing with my hammer. Try to get him in the chest,
All right.
break his armor. 13. I take it does not
Does
hit.
not hit.
I'll take that same swing again. 15.
15 does not hit.
Oof.
You
Well.
try as you may, but now that this guy's back on his feet, he's almost got like a drunken warrior type movement about him. It might be the exhaustion and him being near death, but you are unable to hit him.
Damn.
Anything with your bonus?
I'll use my frost breath to try to see if I can freeze him a little bit.
All right, you should actually be able to get both of these guys with your frost breath.
Alright,
so
alright.
if you want to try to do that,
Yeah, definitely. So I guess it's just do I roll?
yeah. What's your spell DC for this? So it's what's your Constitution? What's your proficiency? And then add 8 to it.
My
And then I need to make
Con-
con saves.
my Constitution is 14 plus 2,
They
so
they
16.
both fail.
Awesome,
So roll your damage.
awesome.
It's gonna be 3d6.
Let's go. 18.
Wow, that is max damage.
Mm.
And
Sick.
I'm gonna need you to tell me how you do this. Tell me how you want to kill these
Oh,
guys.
man.
Let's do it.
So I unleash this giant just like wind of frozen air at them, just turning them into like just giant like popsicles basically, and I just push them into the water.
Nice. And that's exactly what happens. You see these two popsicles kind of floating away as both of them are now dead and frozen.
Nice.
The path before you has opened. Gray is now hundreds of feet away. You can't even see him anymore.
You old bat, you just up and left us.
All right, I guess we're gonna run down these docks then, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
All
I'm,
right,
I'm still in combat. Excuse me.
That's true.
Oh.
Hugh, what would you like to do?
Well, since I have shitty strength, and even in my natural element, I cannot best this slimy, weak cultist. I'm gonna cast plant growth and just have seaweed come up and tickle his feet because everyone hates that. It's gross.
Just
tickle his
tickle
feet,
his
not grab
feet?
his feet and pull them.
And I guess it'll grab him and drag him down. Whatever.
Okay.
Mostly tickles.
Wrap around his ankles and then like reach down, wrap around and come back up on his.
So
feet.
do I need to roll a saving throw for that? You guys are progressing through this much slower than I thought you would. This is
Oh, nice.
This is- a blessing and a curse.
There's nothing about like making any saving like that. I just kind of I can either make a plant grow really fast, really quickly, or really well over a long period of time.
Okay, so maybe you do just tickle it.
I guess I can do grasping vine instead. Maybe that's easier.
That makes more sense, yeah. I know it's a higher spell slot, but
You have to succeed a dexterity saving throw or be pulled 20 feet in the direction I choose,
Down.
which in this case would be down.
yeah, down. I rolled a 4, ladies and gentlemen, which brings it to like a 5.
I'm gonna bobbing for apples.
You're just gonna
This cultist.
just gonna hold him down. I think after a minute it goes by, you're kind of just treading water, and you just see bubbles and
Oh,
more
jeez.
bubbles.
That is dark.
Wait, I want to ask him questions. I'm waterboarding him. I'm not drowning him.
Oh well, then 49 seconds go by, and then you the magic in this seaweed releases him, and he floats back up. Just kill me now.
First, tell me what's going on here.
What do you mean, what's going on here? Haven't you heard the news? The queen is dead. UTC is taking control.
Oh, okay. Well, that's news to me. I knew about the Queen, but did not know about this UTC coup. Why? What's going on? Has the town fallen? Is anyone resisting?
Yes. The stupid veteran fighters for the monarchy. They're holding one of the buildings right next to the docks. They're the last ones holding out.
Okay. I just
Now drown him.
Now drown him. All right.
Yeah.
I want to dunk him.
That's all we need to know.
I'm just go shh, and I'm gonna slowly just push his head down. Just gently push his head down.
You take like two webbed fingers and just push him by the forehead, and the magical
Oh.
vines also pull him down at the same time. But for effect, it just looks like you're just like gently pushing him down, and you just see some chopping water at first, and then as the cultist gets deeper and closer to the floor, you see bubbles just coming up, and moments later, the bubbles cease.
Hello, welcome to this dark and depressing D&D podcast. This is a snuff film masquerading as a D&D podcast.
Welcome to every... That's not true. But welcome
Yeah,
to...
right. Well, pretty
Well,
close.
yeah. Things die in D&D. It's just a circle of life.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
So, Hugh, what are you doing? Are you just going to keep chopping water? You going to stay in the water?
I'm gonna stay in the water because it lasts until I tell it not to. So I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna go swim to shore over here. Also, Scarl's with me. We already established that iguanas are aquatic.
They are very
So
aquatic,
he's-
yes.
He's just swimming along with me. I'm gonna swim under these docks and see if I can see what I can see by swimming under the docks and just hanging out.
All right.
Yeah, is this like long one here, this bit of dock, is it like underwater or is it like just
That this part right here, those are actually steps,
Yeah.
and this is like a little bridge. You can kind of
okay.
see the
Okay.
shading of the bridge underneath of it. It arcs, it bows down.
Okay.
And you see
Okay.
that that's about like
see.
50 feet ahead of you, where the dock kind of splits. But first, I'm going to need you to make dex saving throws for both Remulus and yourself. And then I'm assuming, Gris, you're going over that way too?
Hell yeah.
All right.
I mean, to make dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, for whenever you cross over the part that Hugh kind of destroyed.
I'm super fucking dexterous. Fuck. 12.
Oh man.
I cast Mold Earth and shake the blings again. Just drop them in.
All right.
Remulus didn't do so hot.
Aang, I need you.
I did.
I need you and Gris to roll again at disadvantage, or roll it one more time for disadvantage. As
Well, I think a 12 probably fails, but we'll roll it again. That's a 17, so 12.
15.
Gris, you're able to actually get across just barely. Aang actually has to grab you and spin you forward, and he dips
that's
you as he does so, and you have like a quick little moment where you're like into each other's eyes.
What? Okay.
And then he drops you
That was
because he's like,
unexpected.
whoa. Are you okay?
Am I okay?
I'm imagining that's what Aang says. Aang hasn't said
Oh.
anything.
Oh. He said it with his eyes, I could tell.
Exactly. You're good.
Alright, so you all three make it over after these trials and tribulations, and you see Hugh up on this bridge with what look like gills, and
Thought he was underneath.
oh, he's under the
I'm
bridge.
under the
You
bridge, yeah.
Okay, you see him bobbing
Mhm.
secretly. Are you going to continue straight forward where you see more knights, someone in red robes, and a large black, it looks almost like a leopard, but much bigger?
Well,
I'm gonna say no,
Or you could make a left and
Really? Okay.
cross the bridge over there.
because I'm trying to get into town.
there's a whole lot of shit going on if we take a left, though.
Yeah, off in the distance. Actually, roll me an investigation check. Or
Okay.
perception, not
Okay.
investigation. And you
21. Ooh.
21.
Not 20.
Now that you
Yeah.
guys are like momentarily out of combat or out of combat for a while, Aang and Hugh, could you also give me perception
Let's
checks?
see. What do I see?
Well, you said under the bridge, and I'm surprised no one made a Red Hot Chili Peppers reference. I'm a little upset about that.
I was thinking
but-
trolls.
Trolls.
Yeah, trolls live under bridges.
Oh, I think I meant like the Trolls movie. They're gonna
No.
bust out some Justin Timberlake.
I
songs.
actually just thought of Monty Python and the guy blocking the bridge.
I've actually never watched that movie.
Oh,
Anyway.
shame.
Any of the Monty Python stuff. I'm sure I'd love it. I've just never watched it.
I think you would get some serious kicks out of the Monty Python stuff.
I do love like British humor. I find it very funny.
Continuing. Jerry, you're very focused on whatever it is you're doing, and you're not really looking around too much, other than what you see to your right with what looks like another knight, an individual in a red robe, a large black leopard beast, and you actually can make out that it has these two large tentacles, which seem kind of disturbing. And you see this other guy who's just kind of wearing like a skort, and he has this like super crazy headgear on, and he's just like pacing back and forth. You're not really sure what's going on there, but that's all you can really make out as you're going wherever you're going to go. Gris, you see all of what Hugh had just seen, as well as when you look over to your
Mhm.
left, across the bridge, you see the lighthouse on fire, obviously, but dancing in the flames and the shadows, you see another knight and a cultist walking away. The knight kind of brushing his hands together as if he completed some sort of job. And even further out with 21, you're able to see two large red-haired primates. They look like primates, but there's something off about them, and they're huge. They're probably about 10 feet 12 feet tall and about 8 feet wide, super broad-shouldered, and they're being led with these like very large collars and chains, and they're kind of being led by these knights that you can see, and you see that there are a couple groups of people beyond that even further, but you're not really sure what's going on exactly. But those large red gorillas do not bode well.
Okay. I think we should. I'm gonna.
Free the Wookiees.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know if they'd be friendly to us. I think we should go head straight across the bridge, northward, and try our way that way. I think there's less resistance that way than if we go to where all the giant apes are.
I'm not saying we have to go to the giant apes. I'm just saying we could cross the bridge
To the intersection.
and to that intersection and then go towards shore.
That building that's on fire. Do we know that's the lighthouse?
That is the lighthouse, yes.
And Hugh hasn't told us about the holding building next to the docks where the vets are. We don't know about that yet.
Which building?
He said there's veterans that are holding out in a building near the docks.
Correct. Yeah, you can't see that far up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just defer to what Aang thinks. I think he's probably right. We can also try to sneak, right?
Yeah, you guys
Sneak
can
is not out of the
totally
question.
sneak. I mean, they're pretty
Yeah.
barren docks, but you notice that there are a number of barrels and stuff that you would be able to kind of
I'm sneaking.
sneak behind. Yeah, you're definitely sneaking. And I'm gonna need you to roll a sneaky check.
All right, I'll sneak.
Oh, you're casting Pass Without Trace?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna ask. Aang, yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace for
Alright.
for the three of us.
So I got to roll a stealth.
Hey, you keep your own pass without a trace. I got my own stealth. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
But
I
by
gotta-
the three of us, I meant Remulus, me, and Grizz.
yeah. I got
Oh
a
my
30.
God.
I got a 34.
Yeah.
No, you got a 24 with your plus.
No, I
10.
get plus 10 was pass without a trace.
Yeah, isn't it taken to that? It says
No,
plus 10
no,
there. Doesn't
No,
it?
plus 10 is my regular stealth modifier.
Oh.
Rogue,
So-
bro.
Well, I got plus 24. I'm just fucking Aquaman.
22
true.
plus 10, so I got 32.
Yeah, you all are just...
We blink
guess-
out of this plane of existence.
No, that's a different spell. But I guess, like, I've put you in enough situations now that you're just all super frickin' sneaky. And by
I underestimate our
happenstance,
sneakiness.
you guys are able to move like the night that you are now in as the sun is down in Garland.
That was very poetic. Nicely done.
Okay, so Hugh, where would you like to go first?
Can I just like swim up underneath these guys and just I get here. Are we going this way? Which way are we going?
We're going to the left.
I can't swim over there because there's a fucking island in the way.
Well, I thought you were like kind of like swimming like towards shore, because that's basically the direction that we're
No,
going.
I'm getting the most out of Aquaman. I'm not giving up Aquaman anytime soon.
So, Jerry, you actually know that you can go underneath of that bridging
Yeah, there is some
right
bridging
here. Like, yeah, like this is actually above what these guys are walking on.
Okay, I'm gonna swim under the bridging then.
You can do that. Yeah.
Me and Scarl are gonna be all like Godzilla, like slip underneath the city.
Okay. Excellent. And then you other three hooligans are crossing over that first bridge and going underneath. You kind of see Hugh kind of bobbing alongside of you in the water as you're walking on this. It's kind of weird. It's like there's like two layers, an overpass of wood and an underpass, and you're on the underpass of docks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, very okay. Nice.
I see. Okay. Well, that changes it a little bit, but okay.
It can. I mean, you guys could always attempt to climb up or whatever you want to do. The cultist and the knight are also walking by as you're underneath. They don't seem to notice you as you're being super sneaky, but you do hear them talking about the following. I think we'll be able to move into that monarchy house next. Yes, there aren't very many of them left. It'll be quite roomy for all of us. Yeah. And that's what you hear as they continue walking by.
Do I make any sea life friends as I swim around?
Yes.
Naturally.
Roll me a d6. A 4.
4.
You are fortunate enough to meet a seal.
Yeah! Like the singer?
No.
Kiss from a rose! Play Kiss from a rose!
The seal takes its flipper and just smacks you across the face. Like, how dare you?
I probably deserve that.
And it barks at you. As everyone knows that seals are just the puppies of the sea.
That's very true.
Yeah, are you trying to do any shenanigans, like cutscenes with the seal? Like, what are you thinking here, Hugh?
I'm just gonna have him follow me in tow.
Okay. The seal will follow you. Are you doing any, like, speak with animals or anything?
We just kind of understand each other.
I see you.
I mean, if we didn't think of anything else to ask the cultist who's participating in this, I don't know how much the seal would be able to tell
You know,
us.
I agree with you. I really do. But you've also made me pretend to be corn. So, a seal is not out of the question.
And a fern in a hallway.
Well, that's because corn is knowledgeable.
And a mushroom. And a mushroom.
Yeah.
I guess
And
I'll
several
cast talk with animals. Like, hey, seal, you got any good fish around here?
Yeah.
That's exactly what a seal sounds like to me.
Oh, that's cool. What's going on with all these humans, by the way?
The big boat came. They didn't give us any good snacks.
No.
But then,
I'm sorry.
then the nice guy with the snacks, he was swimming, and then he wasn't swimming anymore, but he's in the water.
Oh.
They killed my friends.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yep. All right. Okay.
Do you have any fish?
You want? Yeah. Can I? I'm gonna look at my bag. What do I got here?
You have some rations, including some, like, jerky and stuff, but I don't believe smoked herring was on the menu for you.
But I think I have some other stuff in my bag of
Oh
holding.
boy.
Are you gonna give the sea dog LSD again?
No.
One of those fucking sleepy cookies.
One of the cookies
No.
from
Baba Yaga. Oh, we still have those, huh?
you do.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm still waiting for your sabotage picnic that you're gonna do.
I don't have any fish in my bag of holding. I'm gonna offer him some rations and see if he likes the rations.
The seal heartily eats up. Are you giving him any, like, biscuits? Any, like, hardtack? Any?
Yeah, sure. I'll give him
What,
whatever.
what do you envision that you pull out for rations?
Well, like, what rations does Hugh carry?
Yeah,
with him?
yeah.
He's gonna pull out a triple decker ham and cheese sandwich. And I'm gonna carefully remove the toothpick so it doesn't get stuck in the seal's mouth, because that would be bad. And I'm gonna give him the triple decker ham and cheese sandwich.
He takes it, sniffs it, and is about to, like, take a big bite, and then looks at you. Is there any mustard on it?
No, I don't like mustard. Gross.
And he makes, like, the super sad puppy dog face at you,
Oh.
and then chomps down heartily at this ham and cheese Sammy.
Hey, Mr. Seal, you wanna help us out here? We're not really sure what's going on, but these guys seem bad, don't you think?
He, like, kind of swims forward. Yeah, I want to help.
Is there any more of you, or is it just you?
I can go check for my friends.
Yeah, go Go round up all the seals in the area. I got a plan.
Okay. And let me just make sure I keep track of that. And
Seal camp. We'll need SEAL Team 6 over here, please.
damn it, you stole my thunder. The seal swims off, and maybe you'll get some new recruits here in a little bit. Back to the landlocked people on the docks.
Oh yeah.
You go underneath this overpass of dock decking. As you come around the bend a little bit, still trying to sneak and hide behind some barrels and stuff, you hear the screams of some commoners who are just getting off of their own fishing boat on the other side of where you are currently standing. There's like a large ring of decking with 2 docks that branch off for ships to come up and park, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And on the far side, you hear these commoners, "Help, please! Oh, it's a demon!"
Where's that? Over this way?
Yes.
On the, in the
Yeah,
west?
and to your, again, because continuing left and heading west, you see another large demon with a couple cultists and a couple knights, and they're currently engaged in battle with what look like several mages, or 2 mages and several veterans.
Oh hell yeah! I'm running over.
Yeah, so you guys know, the way I've set this map up, the people who work for the monarchy or are part of the monarchy all have like a red rose tint to their picture.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you can identify
Okay.
them. I know red usually means bad, but in this case, it's a good thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that meant they were
No,
like dead.
that means they are
Okay.
with the monarchy.
Definitely thought red meant bad. What's green mean?
Green means they are just like civilians and
Oh, okay.
are not involved.
Oh hell yeah! I'm running over there.
Okay, who are you running to first?
I'm running this way to the big ape.
Okay,
Yeah.
you run up there. Aang, I assume, is close behind. And as you approach this huge gorilla-like demon, it smells horrible. It's wearing a loincloth, and it has 2 bracers, but that's it. And you can see it has like this drool slobbering out of it, and it's just like working its jaw, thinking about the next bones that it's going to be able to crunch. And you also notice that there's like this black ooze that's kind of coming out a couple of spots along their necks, where they have these very large metal collars that are spiked on both the inside and outside. So whenever these knights are dragging them or pulling them along and they don't want to move, if they don't follow the instructions they're given, they are jabbed in the neck. And you can see like there's this black oozing blood kind of just like either permanently flowing or kind of like scabbing up and coagulating on their skin. Super gross.
Yikes. Yeah.
But as you run up to this thing, it hears you coming down the docks now, because you're sprinting on these wood planks. And it turns around, beats its chest, its enormous chest, maybe 5 or 6 feet taller than you are. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Oh.
That's my seal army.
Not yet, but the SEAL army is definitely going to be freaking great. I'm super excited.
I have a great plan. Great plan.
Oh my gosh.
Literally can't go tits up.
Of course not. How could it?
No, because tits are birds, obviously. And these are seals.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Sweet.
I
Awesome.
totally thought you guys were gonna get through all of this part of the docks tonight, and we were gonna pick up on like the city part next time.
That first encounter took a little while.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
We also spent like 20 minutes recapping.
that's
true.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. And I would have maybe suggested going straight if at that other intersection if I had like realized that like this was like an underpass, but I thought it was like just like a normal intersection.
Oh.
Yeah, when you're
You know?
zoomed
Yep.
out, that's
But-
exactly what it looks like. But then when you zoom in, which is when I noticed it as well.
Yeah, as soon as you pointed it out, I saw
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
also thought it was an intersection, and then you pointed it out.
Yeah.
Why did we go to the left, though? That's what I'm wondering.
Because looking straight ahead. Well, because there's allies to the left. That was kind of my thought.
Oh, is
Whereas
that
if we
what-
go,
are these people allies over here?
the red circles are allies. The green circles are civvies.
Literally can't tell.
Fuck,
Yeah, so-
Jerry, I am
Yeah,
so
oh yeah, right.
fucking
Because
sorry.
you're colorblind.
All right, let me change. I'll change their colors right now.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 allies in this.
Red
in this
red for bad guys, blue for allies. That's colorblind code.
Done.
Thanks for listening to the Natural Ones podcast. You can find us on Twitter at the Nat Ones Cast or on Facebook, facebook.com/the Nat Ones Cast. You can email us, thenat1scast@gmail.com, or find us individually. You can find Aiden at Alakaya A58. You can find Zeki at Zektown, Jerry at JMEE3RD, or myself at Pat Uglo. Thanks for listening, and is that another natural one?